There you are.
Good
I
evening.
always feel like I'm on a date and I'm going to get stood up or something like that when I'm waiting on an Instagram
Well,
live.
I hope you'd have more sense to be dating somebody like me, that's for sure.
It's a while now since I was dating Cormac, so I don't even know what it would feel like to be going out on a date.
How
Even
you
to be
getting
going out.
on?
Jesus. How are you doing anyway?
Good. I was just thinking to myself, I've some cheek coming on here talking about hair. Like, look at this.
That's some head of hair you have at the
Isn't
minute.
it?
Jeez. That should actually be the picture for Let the Salons Reopen.
Yeah, yeah, that should be the main advert. They would,
Yeah,
I'd
that
say,
now and the roots.
they
I
would put
know.
it on a billboard, but I'd say the only problem is there wouldn't be a billboard big enough to get my head on.
It is. It's after. It's really growing up there,
Yeah,
Cormac,
I've
isn't
got a
it?
dark background so you can't see, but yeah, yeah, it's just gone wild.
Yeah.
Considering, I suppose, like it was a skin fade in back in December, start of January, so
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
really been doing its thing. So there you go
That
now.
was good thinking out of you, wasn't it?
Wasn't it? I didn't even see it coming. I got my hair cut. I was like, kind of got the Christmas haircut, and then it was like, right, here we go. So,
Yeah.
yeah, but all
Yeah.
good.
That was luck. All good. All good.
Broken luck indeed.
Well, as always, Cormac, thanks for joining us on April Fool's evening. That's what I was saying too. Feckin' Egypt's here now, chatting
No,
away about hair this evening.
no better fools to be
And
having
no
than the two
better
of us.
fools. And it's great to have you talking about System Professional because um,
Change.
a change, definitely a change, and a different voice than my own talking about System Professional all the time. Because
Yes.
I always say, you know, the way no one really says they have a favorite child,
Yeah.
but like
Yes. Yes.
there's one
Yes.
that's kind of really gets in there, and System
Yeah.
Professional is that kind of favorite child to me. I absolutely adore it.
It's
So,
such a
can you
beautiful range.
explain why I adore it? What is it about the brand that makes it so exceptional and so luxurious?
Well, first of all, it's got a long, long history. System Professional started out, long before we did our initial launch of it back 5 years ago. So it's always been at the heart of hair health. And that for us was really important with System Professional. It was all about ensuring that that our beauty clients could have beautiful, healthy, styled, luscious, luxurious hair. And for us, we really, really went down that route and that focus. So System Professional did start out as pretty much an in-salon treatment range. And we all know, and as you know, Caroline, in-salon treatments, intensive treatments on the hair and on the scalp are so, so important. And we kind of developed from there. However, I guess why you love it so much, since you've had it down there, is that we came across some great discoveries with System Professional about pre-launch, and we came up with a brand new trademarked, patented technology called I've just forgotten the name, but I'll come back to it. Lipid Code Complex, and we came with a great discovery with the technologies of System Professional, which are the brand itself was developed. Amongst a lot of other things, is developed to maintain keratin in the hair by having these lipids. So we know that these lipids, without getting too technical, because I'm just going to turn
Yeah.
everybody off, but lipids are really important in hair because lipids are the bonds the glue, the bond in the keratin blocks into the hair. And as you know, from the 80s, we've been screaming keratin at everyone. Keratin
Yeah.
this, keratin that. You got damage, we need keratin. And keratin's one of the biggest overused ingredients, one of the biggest overused words. However, if you don't have the right amount of lipid through that, the keratin will leave the hair, and then you get dullness, dryness, over keratinized hair. And with System Professional, that will not happen. So it means that we can give you the healthiest hair possible. In fact, what we do give you, in essence, when you use System Professional, after ongoing use and working on the issues and concerns that you have, we will leave you with virgin looking, feeling hair. So that is why you probably like it so much, because your hair feels completely different. No
Yeah.
other company does this. Nobody else has this technology. So the lipid code complex for us has been a great discovery. And of course, we use the most advanced technologies and ingredients, the best of ingredients. So that's why for us, it's, you know, it really is, it's a luxury brand. It's something that, you know, it's a hair investment, and it really is at the top end. And you know what? I have an old saying, and it seems to have served me so far throughout my life, is, you know, buy cheap, buy twice. You know, and for something luxurious like System Professional, it is really about focusing on getting the best results for your hair.
Yeah, and it does, most definitely. I always say to people, be very careful about changing over to System Professional, because you'll actually, you can't come back from that. It's just, when you're in there, it's when you wash it in the shower, I love the feeling. My hair feels as thick on the ends as what it does at the root, like as if I was washing one of the kids' hair. It just has that real young kind of feeling, and we're all looking for that bit of youth as well, definitely.
Exactly. Yeah,
you know,
and also, you know, as a usage point, you know, be careful when you switch over to System Professional. Like any professional product, less is more. You know, if you've been using something inferior to System Professional, or something not even salon quality, you might be using like a handful of shampoo into the hair to get lather. Whereas System Professional, shoulder length hair, you need the size of a €2 coin, and you get that beautiful rich lather, and you get all of these things. And it's absolute. I'm just waving at the neighbours there. They're walking past my window waving at it. I'm trying to wave and be quiet about it. So if you're wondering why did he go weird at 3 minutes and 42 seconds, so I was just waving at my neighbours. I think they spotted then my little setup. So yeah,
they're thinking you're mad.
That's the important thing about, you know, about professional product in general, but even with System Professional, is like shoulder length hair about the size of a €2 coin for a shampoo, a conditioner, and you get an absolute beautiful result, and that's so important.
Okay, can I just throw a couple of, this is like a test here now.
Oh, I'm reaching for the water.
You know, when you're kind of put on the spot, I get this all the time. Like, so someone will ask me, oh, it's normally a list of products that they have, you know, or a list of problems that they have. So it's like, oh, I've got dry scalp, I've got my ends are broken, but my hair goes really flat, and it's this big massive list of problems, and it's so normal, really, because none of us have just one issue with our hair. So can you explain, because I'd be trying to put it across that it's kind of a pick and mix range.
It is. Yeah, I think, and you've kind of hit the nail on the head. I think that, you know, pre-launch, we really studied, you know, how, you know, the beauty industry was performing, and how were we going to make a difference on the industry with something so groundbreaking technology-wise, and how could we change the way that people think and the way people purchase and buy their products. And the one big learning we took from was skincare. And, you know, two sisters in a house will have different skin types, and therefore they will have a personalized skincare routine, from cleanse, tone, moisturize, to overnight creams, day creams, under eye serums, right through to makeup. They will have totally two different wash bags. But we were expecting our clients to all leave with the same product. So if you had damaged hair, you left with a repair shampoo, repair conditioner, and maybe an intensive repair mask. And most brands out there, and us and some of our other brands still do, focus on just one issue. And then you get the client like you just described. I've got this going on, I've got that going on. This is a bit of a problem as well. And that's what we have done with System Professional. We've made it so that this brand is ultra personalization for each client, just like their skincare. Why should everybody just use a color shampoo and a color conditioner? Why not focus on, yes, I want to lock in color, but I'd also like to add moisture. I'd also like to add smoothness to my hair. And there you have, you know, a color lock mask, a hydrate shampoo, and a leave-in smoothing curl definer or something like that there. So System Professional works best when you cocktail it, okay?
Yeah.
So just like you
I
pick a
like
mix.
cocktails,
How
Cormac.
do you make a cocktail, okay? A cocktail will have lots of different ingredients, but each cocktail will have a signature theme. It'll be a whiskey-based cocktail. It'll be a gin-based cocktail. It'll be a vodka-based cocktail. I feel like a cocktail now. So that will be the underlying the scene of the cocktail, the underlying theme. So with a client with System Professional and ultra personalization, we say, okay, so let's make the cocktail. Now, is it going to be gin, brandy based, whiskey based, or vodka based? And that, for me, comes down to what is your biggest issue? So if you say to me, Caroline, that your biggest issue is, my hair is really damaged, it's breaking off, and that is my number one issue. Well, your cocktail is going to be a repair cocktail. So the strongest product we will give you is a repair product, okay? And that will come in the form of a repair mask or a repair conditioner, depending on how often you wash your hair. Then, what is the next element of the cocktail? So for you, you might say, right, I want to lock in my color. There, so on top, so the main signature, repair. What's next? Yeah. What would you really like to work on as well? Well, I'd like my color to last longer. I'd like to care for my hair because it's colored and really look after the fibers of the hair and that color pigment. That's going to be repair color. So we have a color shampoo with this now. Then we might say, what else is going on that you want to focus on? And you might say, well, a little bit of hydration wouldn't go amiss. I said mist because I'm going to talk about hydration quenching mist, and that's the third product. So I've just cocktailed for you what suits your hair best. And no two clients will come into the salon and have those problems in the very same order that I've just spoke to you about. So a client might come in and say, yes, repair is my biggest issue, and that could be a repair cocktail, but they might say that hydration is next and color is last. And therefore, it could be a hydrate shampoo and then a color leave-in biphase spray or something. So they can still have the same issues, but at different priorities. And that is really the best way to get the best out of System Professional. So for us, it's a no-no if you're going home with a hydrate shampoo and a hydrate conditioner, because one of those products is going to give you enough of the hydration that your hair needs. So why not focus on the other issues that your hair or scalp might have?
Brilliant. We're getting great results with the scalp care line out of it. Actually, would you explain the shampeeling to me or to everybody, because it's one that a lot of people are using at the minute. I have a lot of clients on it. Results are amazing, but just because I know that there'll be a lot of people out there with the same issue, lockdown seems to play havoc with people's scalps. So I'm loving the results of the shampeeling and the purify and the whole balance line. So if we could just have a chat about that line.
Absolutely. So yeah, lockdown is playing havoc with people's scalps. Some of the main things that people will suffer from is hair loss due to stress, but we've already spoken about it in the past. But also what happens as well is diet is one of the big things that leads to excessive oiliness and dandruff that flare up dandruff issues not on the scalp. So because I've found that lots of people now are just in the same routine of cooking the same thing all the time. And if you don't mix up your daily routine and put different ingredients into different meals, you lose out on different nutrients, and therefore scalp suffers that little bit as well. So, you know, I know it's a little bit hard, but we do recommend, you know, that you start changing your diet up, mix it up with that little bit. Yes, by all means have the takeaway, but not every night. And you know, and if you're sick of cooking, because you're cooking the same thing. Okay, let's park that.
All right, Gordon Ramsay, go on.
You're like, this lad's gone.
I'm like,
okay,
we've cocktails, we've dinners.
You're like, this lad's got on a rampage talking about all of this here. No, so yeah. Purify Shampeeling is an absolutely beautiful product, and as you can see by the consistency and the texture of it, is quite a thick cream, and that's like that because it emulsifies. Dandruff is quite waxy and excessively oily, and therefore you need something that's going to encapsulate that and remove it from the scalp and from the hair, and you'll know those types of clients. So the Purify Shampeeling is for anyone that's tried to get rid of dandruff in the past and it hasn't worked. Somebody that has excessive flakes and excessive oiliness on the hair and scalp, Purify Shampoo Peeling is amazing for these types of clients. We recommend you use it 3 times a week. It comes with a little nozzle, so get a lot of water on your, you'll probably see it there somewhere. Yeah, so it comes with a little nozzle. So get your hair really wet, comb through with the fingers, and then put strips of the product into the scalp. What I recommend is massage it in slightly, add a little bit more water, emulsify that, let that foam up, and leave that on the hair for about 3 to 5 minutes, and let the product and the ingredients settle into the scalp, and also just give let that settle basically.
Yeah. Oh.
Rinse that off and then continue with a conditioner as normal. So this is like a really intensive cleanser. So it's a dandruff remover, and like I say, for oily scalps as well and oily hair. Use this 3 times a week. If you're a dandruff sufferer, after using this for 4 weeks, you'll be dandruff free for 2 months, unless it flares up again. You may be susceptible to flare up 2 months later, but normally you just maintain and use something else in the Purify line that will just combat dandruff from returning, like the mask or the lotion, or even move down to the shampoo itself. And that's the best way to use that product. I don't know what kind of feedback you get from your clients, but I've known people that have suffered from excessive oiliness and dandruff and all for years, believing there was nothing out there, and used this and just went, wow, this is a great little product. The one thing that's great about that as well is that you can use this and care for dandruff, but also look after damage, and also look after frizzy, coarse hair all at the same time. So that's what's really lovely about System Professional, is you don't have to work on one problem and then move on to the next. We work for all problems at all times.
Okay. I just want to say there as well, if anyone has any questions, feel free to throw them into the comment box down the end and test Cormac. We love putting them to the test on the spot.
Go on, see how good I am, or I'm not, actually.
You're well able. You'll be diagnosing everyone now to make up a gin cocktail. Cormac, this amazing product, liquid hair.
Yeah,
it's just fantastic, like absolutely fantastic. And you know, I just love, I think one of your guys made a video using it, and I've actually watched it about 6 times just to look at his hair afterwards. It's bloody amazing.
Probably our John, was it?
John, yeah. Oh, his hair, like it would just make you want to use it. Can you explain this to us? Because I have a couple of clients at the minute that I have using this who have fallen victim of the box blondes at home, and we're trying to get their hair back ready for when we get back to the salon. So I'm finding for that at the minute that this is flying, really.
Yes.
So can you explain this one to us?
Yeah, absolutely. So the product itself is what we call a hair molecule refiller. And that means it fills in porosity in the hair. Any little holes of porosity or damage that's been caused to the hair, this will be like a filler. It'll fill them in and leave the hair strengthened, conditioned, and is absolutely beautiful. So it's really a product that is going to leave the hair stronger. You know, the way that when your hair is quite weak and even bleached up, you get a little bit of like almost like a chewing gum effect on the hair. It eliminates that straight away, and it leaves the hair feeling like silk. And we all know silk as a material is absolutely luxurious. It's soft, and it's very, very strong, and that's what this product does to the hair. So what you need to do with this product is pre-shampoo the hair. So on the instructions, it even says pop a little bit of conditioner. I don't. I always put it to the challenge and go, let's see how good this is. And you know, divide the hair into sections, a few little pipettes throughout for the whole head, move around in sections, comb it all through. And this product eats tangles for breakfast. That's what I love about it. You completely get, once you get that massaged into the hair, you can comb that out. You don't need conditioner or anything like that there. We recommend you just blast it to 80% dry to make sure that the product is packed into the hair shaft itself. And then we give it a light rinse, 15 to 20 seconds. Then you blow dry. And wow, Your blow dry speeds up because your hair is less porous, it dries out quicker. And also the shine, the strength, the condition on the hair is absolutely amazing. I've had a friend of mine, I got the texture in the week. I've just taken my extensions out. My hair's in absolute bits. What can you get me? And I happen to have a liquid hair, and I goes, there you go. She goes, oh, you're a lifesaver. So yeah, so it's such a good product. It's also as well, Caroline, just to let you know, it's great for any clients that have a copper molecule in their water at home. So if you've got old copper pipes and you tend to get that sort of greeniness coming onto the hair, liquid hair is a great product to use from time to time in the salon or at home, because if you make your hair less absorbent, it's not going to absorb the copper chemical from the water. So by doing that, it means that your hair is less porous, it's less sponge-like, and therefore you won't suffer from that as much. What I love about it as well is it lasts in the hair for up to 5 shampoos. So you know, what a great product to use. Although you can use it once a week or something as well. Yeah,
I was going to say you can use it either once a week or depending on how often you shampoo your hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cormac, another favourite of mine. I absolutely
What's she going to pull out this time? I'm trying to look over the screen.
Are you ready?
To see what
I'm hiding. I can't let the camera go down because this is a real Zoom call. I'm actually, I have my pajama pants on. It's one of those days.
Hey, tell me about it. Yeah.
And I only have the front of my hair done, so I can't turn either.
You're
anyways,
not right.
Elastic Force. I love it.
Oh.
Oh my God. And I actually see someone in here, Sinead is there, and Sinead is now hooked on this as well. This is just a dream of a product. I adore it. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It is what it says in the tin. It's an elastic force. It's a product that reinforces the elasticity, the bounce, the movement in your hair. It's perfect for that type of client that feels, oh, my hair's gone a little bit flat. You know, I blow dry it and within half an hour it's sitting flat again. It's quite dull. Elastic Force is an absolutely amazing product for that, because it's going to bring the bounce, the movement back into the hair. You've got a blow dry that's going to last, and also the shine that comes off this product. If I'm not mistaken, if you read your bottle, it'll say Shine Responsiveness Serum.
I can't see. I'm sure it does. It's shining.
So yeah. So
I haven't given into glasses yet, but I'm sure that's what it says. Yeah.
Exactly. So what you do, you're going to get hair that's going to respond to styling. So when you blow dry the hair and you create shape and movement, you're going to get that, and it's going to stay there. But also as well as that, so that's the responsiveness, the elasticity brought back, and also as well as that, then is you're going to have the absolute mega shine that comes off the product. Very simple to use. Bring it into the shower with you. So easy to use, you know. What shampoo, condition your hair, rinse it out, spray Elastic Force in, comb it through, leave it in for just a few seconds, give it a quick 10-second rinse, and off you go. So it's a lovely product.
I count to 20. That's what I do. When I spray it on, I run my fingers through 20 times.
20 times. I like it.
Yeah, that's what I do. It's kind of meditating as well. What I find as well is I don't even have to try and get it around a brush. The hair then nearly just walks around the brush for me. It's fantastic.
It's a gorgeous product.
Okay. I've all my favourites lined up here, you see. Ready?
Oh, have you?
Yeah, but everyone's
really
sick of listening to me.
Tonight, Caroline.
Yeah, I have them all here, because people do get sick of me saying, oh, I love this, but it's like, why do I love it? Cormac, my favourite out of the whole entire range is the cream elixir. The Lux Oil Cream Elixir, and I don't know why everyone doesn't have a bottle of it, but tell us why we should. Like, this stuff is just fab.
This is the most beautiful, best way I describe it, and not that I know because I don't wear makeup, but most of you do, and most of your customers probably do. This is like a primer, the way you would prime your skin to get the most flawless sort of makeup results. And what I love about this product here, it's like a primer for the hair. It's got a beautiful shimmer to it. It's got a lovely texture to it. It's something that's going to give you, I just call it liquid silk. And
Yeah.
it's just something that's going to give you that soft feeling on the hair. It's going to give you an anti-frizz property onto the hair. When you blow dry it in, it's a leave-in product. And the feeling, the fragrance of the Lux line, as you know, is
Yeah.
absolutely astonishing. It's
Gorgeous.
so good. And
Yeah.
this product is absolutely beautiful for instantly smoothing out the hair's fibers, particularly hair that suffers a little bit flyaway frizz or might even have a little bit of coarseness in it. It's very
Yeah.
versatile. Less is more. You only need a
Yeah.
small amount, but really it's like a primer for the hair. So even a couple of dots of Lux oil over the top of it
Yeah.
will give you a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful result.
I always go, my mix, my combo, my cocktail is the aero lifter with it. That's
Yes.
my favorite tipple for my hair.
And that goes to show how light that product is, because you know the aero lifter is to create volume, and if you're going to weigh your hair down with something, you're going to find it hard to get that volume. So I love your mix there, actually, Caroline. I must take that on board. That's coming on the road with me when I get back out.
Yeah, that's the dream cocktail for anybody who has fine hair but wants volume but get rid of the frizz, because like I still get frizzy hair. So I love that. Right, Cormac, Alpha Energy, tell me all about Alpha Energy.
Okay, so as we said at the start, we were talking about our technology and our lipid coat complex being groundbreaking in the technologies and giving you virgin hair. Alpha Energy is the most effective product to do that for you. So Alpha Energy is a beautiful product that will instantly volumize the hair and help your blow dry last that little bit longer. But with ongoing, I'm going to wave at the neighbours this time. They're on the way back down again now.
They've had their little stroll. They're like, your man is still in there talking to himself.
They're like, who's he chatting to? So Alpha Energy is great for, you know, instantly when you use it, you will see your hair becomes really healthily volumized with a really nice sheen of it. But with ongoing use, you reduce breakage on the hair, you strengthen the hair, you also energize the scalp, because it's a hair and scalp energizer. So if you do suffer from any really mild irritations, not something that would need a product from a scalp line, Alpha Energy is really good to just keep your scalp healthy and refreshed and keep the blood moving. And it's just a beautiful product. The end results upon using it is strengthened hair, volumized, shine, condition, vitality. A lot of people that kind of get their hair to here and say it doesn't go any further with using Alpha Energy seem to see that they get more length into their hair. Very simple to use. Pre-shampoo, condition as normal, towel dry, spray 4 to 5 sections into the root area, massage it in, comb it through. Of course, if you want style or movement or hold, put a styling product over the top of it. But Alpha Energy is absolutely gorgeous for that.
I see there's 2 people there now that have actually left questions with me to ask you from earlier. So frizzy hair on the ends, no matter what she does, the ends of her hair are always frizzy.
Perfect ends would be beautiful for that.
Love that.
The perfect ends in System Professional is phenomenal, because it's got a couple of different things going on. It's got anti-frizz properties, so she's going to need that. It also seals split ends, so that will help if she's got any split ends knocking about. And also, so it's anti-frizz, seals split ends. It's actually heat protection as well. So if she does use irons or anything, trying to tame those, she's going to be protected as well. And it's also got anti-static properties. So anybody with finer hair, where their hair tends to float up when they dry it, the perfect ends is beautiful through the mid-lengths and the ends for keeping that hair down and building that strength into it as well. So
I love the perfect ends, and actually for even sealing in your treatment mask or anything afterwards.
Gorgeous.
I think it's
that's a great tip.
It's like you really get your money's worth out of your mask. I really feel it locks it all in there.
Yeah, they're so luxurious. They're absolutely beautiful.
Gorgeous. Okay, there was someone else asking me about children's hair. And I know that like there's always a fine line where we tell people to go with kids and kids product. Is it okay? Is there anything specific in there that we can use or direct towards the kids?
I suppose, if anything, probably I'm thinking in essence, because it's
Yeah.
paraben, sulfate free, all of that, and kids just have natural hair, so they don't
Yeah.
really need sort of that much care and attention. So maybe
Yeah.
something like that might be something nice to use. But kids are going to suffer lots of different hair types growing up, and hair and
Yeah.
scalp problems, because they're growing up, everything is finding itself. So yeah,
Yeah.
so I can't give too much advice there, but I guess
Yeah.
if
The
you
in
do have a
essence.
client that wanted to buy something for them, and probably down the in essence route might be a nice little move in
Yeah.
System Professional.
That is a nice one. Right. I have one product left. Well,
Right,
I
this
mean,
is going to be
I
the one
could,
that's going to throw me, and the whole
I
thing was a
could
waste of
keep
time.
going. No, this is a really simple one for you. There now, you'll be grand. And I'm only on talking about it because I love it. And again, people are sick of listening to me saying how much I love it.
Right.
Instant energy. I
Oh,
adore it.
yeah, yeah.
I actually sprayed myself and everything now before this. They should perfume that. They should bottle it into a perfume.
It's a lovely fragrance, isn't it? It's absolutely
Isn't
beautiful.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing about instant energy is that once people see a dry conditioner, there, the dog hears my voice now, Caroline.
They've heard you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've heard you.
Once people see a dry conditioner, they switch off and they go, how the hell, what would you be doing with a dry conditioner? But it does so much more. So this product, Instant Energy, is absolutely amazing for people that don't wash their hair every day, but love the feeling of their hair on the day it's been washed and conditioned. It feels softer. You can get a brush through it. You can get your fingers through it. And then 3 days later, there's tattiness and your fingers are catching. And if you spray Instant Energy into the hair, through the hair, let it settle in and brush that through, you'll get the look, shine and feel of freshly conditioned hair. However, I love it in the salon as well. So if we're finishing off on a client, lots of people tend to grab a serum for finishing or run the irons through. If you spray on Instant Energy into the hair, and let that settle on the hair and comb it through, and then use your irons. Instant Energy is heat protection, you see. So you're really protecting against the heat, but you're also getting the smoothness as if you've used a serum or something like that as well. So for anybody, I just think this is a beautiful product. When I'm in salons training with this product, I love spraying somebody's hair one side with Instant Energy, and then just combing out one side and combing out the other, to see how easy one side is brushed out, how shiny and soft and conditioned it looks compared to the other side. Is there anything you want to add to that? What do you like about it? Is there, Caroline?
I love the fact, like for people with kind of frizzy hair as well, I think it's amazing to finish your blow dry, just to kind of seal that blow dry as well and keep the moisture locked in. And I don't know if it is an anti-humidity or a humidity blocker.
It is actually, yes, yeah.
Oh, someone there is loving their Instant Energy, Kate. Yeah. Well, Kate, I know her collection is as big as mine there now with products. She's as bad as me with her products. Yeah, and likes nice things as well. Yeah, this is gorgeous. I find it just to finish any blow dry, and like I always say, if we were going out after work, brilliant to freshen up the hair.
Oh,
you know,
brilliant! Love that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just to smell nice.
And you know what? Like when you do something like that and just do that, your hair, you know, just done hair is a lovely look to have when you're going out, even though you haven't physically done anything with it, you know. And there's Anita in the hairline saying it's fab. So hi Anita, great to see you. Hi guys. And somebody needs us in their life.
Annette, Annette, your collection is building nicely there now as well. Yeah, this is a definite must. And actually, Annette, you tend to have dry hair there as well, so I think this would be lovely just to finish the blow dry as well and just kind of add moisture.
Yeah, but also, Caroline, is what's lovely about that product there, that's part of the CC range, which is the System Professional styling range is care styling. So, you know, products will have a certain amount of care polymers, a certain amount of styling polymers, and that product there has more care polymers and less styling polymers, and that's why you feel that you get moisture lock and all that with it. So that's why we developed the care styling line in System Professional, is that you can care for your hair while styling it. And also in the styling line in System Professional is, if you're using the care line in System Professional, these styling products will magnify the results you're getting from your care products.
Yeah, yeah, and it definitely does. Like, definitely, like, I actually only refreshed my hair there now a while ago, and all I used was the Instant Energy, just to give it that, because I had my volume mask last night. Love that as well.
You've got it all, Caroline.
Oh, love the volume. Yeah. And I'd be afraid talking to you, because then you always say, oh, Caroline, you should be using such and such now for your hair. And then I'm like, oh, Jesus. And actually what you told me the last time I spoke to you, you said I needed the Repair Perfect Mousse. You said that's what I should be using on my hair. So I'm like, and I'll have that one in there now as well.
It is a lovely product, isn't it? Just the natural volume that you get from that. It's working within the hair, strengthening, constantly working in your hair in between washes. It's such a lovely product. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, Carm, I think I have thrown it all at you there now. You've passed all my tests this evening.
There we go. Am I still top of the class, Caroline? Am I?
Top of the class, absolutely. Oh, but you know what? Now I learned so much myself from these conversations, because
it's great.
You know, it's really nice to have these conversations. And also, just to let my clients know, like I always say, ask me anything, and if I don't know, I will find out the answer. As you know, because I harass you some evenings.
Absolutely.
When you're sitting down with the feet up, and I'm like, Cormac.
But also as well, and I give you the same answer. If I don't know it, I'll find out for you. We both get a lot from it, which is brilliant, you know.
So it is. It's great. Just and I think for everybody as well, just to hear a different voice than mine talking about the products, that it's not just, oh, you need this, you need this.
You need that.
And
absolutely.
I think it's nice to hear what products do, and then people can make a choice themselves as well.
Yes, I you know, for us, and particularly in System Professional, it's about listening to what all the issues are, and listing out all of those solutions. And then between us and the client, we work out what is your personalized home care solution that's only yours. Only you can use this, because it's only you that have these issues, and that's really what it's about. So it's about, again, like I say, it's making that cocktail. We find out what the base is, and then we build the cocktail around the rest of it. So I get the feeling,
and that's probably why I love cocktails as well. Cocktails and System Professional and Happy Out.
Maybe we need to create a System Professional cocktail, Caroline.
That's what we need.
We'll go somewhere and we'll get somebody to make us a System Professional cocktail, and we'll try them all.
Absolutely. And I know a man who can do that for us. Yeah, we will get sorted with nice cocktails. Cormac, thank you so much. We have run over time, as always, because you talk more than me. So the two of us together are dangerous. Thank you so much for giving up your evening, because I do appreciate how busy you were. So thank you so much. And no doubt we will have you back here, because the secret you were keeping from us the last time is on the way. I know we're not talking about it as yet, but it's nearly here. So
it's nearly here. So we're going to catch up real soon on a real quick one to talk about the awesomeness of this new product, for sure.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
have
Caroline.
a great evening. Talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Love it. Thank you. Bye-bye.